Zombie apocalypse.
Now then, here we are. We are back for another Season 9 playoff preview of a team for the Champions Cup. And the playoffs are already rocking and rolling. We've had some amazing games. We've had penalty kicks, plenty of games going to overtime. A lot of crazy stuff happening. And, wow, it's been amazing. Now then, today we are seeing... we're going to have a look at the most successful coach in PS4 player of history. Azawin has always qualified. And... every season, like myself, and he's two-time champion. He won it in season 1 with his orcs, and then he also won it with his dwarfs. So this guy's pedigree is the best in the league by far. Now then, this season he's trying to go with goblins. Unfortunately, he just couldn't get there with goblins. So at a last minute, he chose Norse. Hence the name Only for Distraction, just something to be in there with. As per usual, though, Azwin, as good as he is, played 6, won 6. Got the job done. Obviously, this team isn't going to have loads of skills, you would think, but it's pretty decent. I mean, he's got number 5, what's the Berserker, with obviously Mighty Blow and Pile on already. So he is a go-to guy. He's got that very valuable vest level on the Yeti Mighty Blow, so he's got a Mighty Blow claw piece. And then obviously everybody else already comes with block. He's got 3 tackle pieces because he knows he might be going against a few blodgers, so he needs them pieces. And it's a good solid team. The Azawin's one of those coaches where, in my mindset, he breaks armor way too many times for my liking. And you'll hear me moan about him. I could have armor 11 and he'd just break armor continuously with goblins. His dice are so hot. And the only time I ever have a chance against him is if his dice is don't break me armor. And but having that in your back pocket where somehow you can roll them nice armor break dice is always a good thing. But Azwin's position is always excellent as well. He's very brutal. I think in a way it's what Cass wishes he was, because Cass is very brutal and he's a very good player as Cass, but Azwin just does it better. And that's no disrespect to Cass, because Cass is a very good player. I see similarities between Azwin and Cass a lot, and I think if Cass watched a lot of Azwin games, then Cass would probably go a lot further in the competition. Azwin is, when he came onto the scene in season 1 and that, it was just brutal. I mean, I think he had a pitch. I mean, he had some luck, as we all do. But I think he pitch cleared the Wood Elves. He ran over Serious Jest's Chaos, who were undefeated all season, I think, up to that point. Azwin, he's a clever guy. He positions well, and he just breaks people. And it's no surprise he's took Norse and a 6-0, no problem. And he's against the top seed. Now we know top seeds have got a horrendous record. So I can't wait to see it against Red Bull, because the thing is, Red Bull's Robin de Zone, he hasn't really beaten anybody. That's the issue I've got. All the coaches he's played against and the caliber of an Azawin, a Calcium Cass, a Demented, V Power V, a Duran. That's no disrespect to the guys. The guys just haven't got the pedigree in the playoffs. So I'm really excited to see how Robin de Zone does, because if he can take down Azawin, then people are like, hey, these Red Bulls could be the real deal. Azwin will be quite happy. He'll be trying to target them. He's got his Mighty Blow claw piece, and if he rolls his hot dice as he does for armor breaks, then I can see the Norse doing really, really well. I tipped Norse to get through just because it's Azwin. How can you go against Azwin? More times than not, Azwin's going to get it done. It's as simple as that. With any team. So Azwin's good. I mean, it's good because Azwin's going for the hat trick. So he's already the most successful coach going. So if he can win it again with Norse, that would be sweet for him. And Norse do have a good record in the playoffs. So there's pedigree in the playoffs with Norse. So there is that, and it's against a team what has the jinx, has the curse. Top seed always has been cursed. So we've got him going for a 3-time. We've got Gimlick, who's playing today against my motley crew. He's trying to do the first back-to-back ever. And his Necro team is scary. So I wouldn't put that past him. So, you know, this is what I like when you get to like season 9, season 10 as we are now. There's a lot of history. You know, you can go back and have a look at who's done what, and it's really, really good. And, you know, I can't wait for this game. I really can't, because I ain't seen much of Robin De Zone. I obviously know Arzawin, and Arzawin's a top-class coach. So I think it'll be a great matchup, and I just can't wait to see it, because it's going to be amazing. But the question is, can Arzawin get the nose over the line? That is the thing, isn't it? He hasn't got an enhancement. Obviously, he's 6-0. Has he beaten anyone we know? Doesn't look like it. Nope. He's been a few ogres and stuff. So nothing vamps. New Chaos by the looks of it. So nothing great. But the thing is, we know the pedigree of Arzawin, so we know he's good at wouldn't matter who he'd have played. So the question, like I said, is, can Arzawin make it a hat trick of championship gold? Only one way to find out. Just tune in and we'll see. Remembering myself, take me right.